Hey there, it's Colin Weston with the Mod Golf Podcast. So I today am at Bayview Golf and Country Club. See, members only. I'm not a member here, but I've been invited by Eileen Jurczak, who is the founder of Exonic Golf, who we've had the pleasure of having on the podcast. If you haven't listened to that episode yet or watched the video, got that in the link down below also, so have a look at that. But I'm excited because I love what Eileen's been doing here with Exonic, but I haven't had a chance to use it. So she's invited me to her course where she's a member, and we're gonna spend the day trying out Exonic Golf. All right, Eileen, so we're going out there to play golf today, but you know what? I'm a little anxious because I've really been struggling. As a 14 handicap, I get out there and I don't have the consistency. I hit some good shots and then I hit a bad shot, and then I get overwhelmed with all this information and stuff I've learned from a lesson and what I watched on YouTube, and then it just gets in my head. It's like, now you've got an app called Exonic and the ITQ. What do you think? Could that help me?
Absolutely, that's why we designed it. So when you're out there, you're not, even if you're a 7 handicap or a 40 handicap, if you just need a reminder or you just didn't know what to begin with, you're going to get a fix or a tip designed based on the AI analysis of your swing, just so you can get rid of all those a million thoughts and focus on the one thing you really should be focusing on, so you can execute the shot as well as you can.
Okay, but is that going to take up like a lot of time? They're going to be shooting a video of me every single time. That's going to really slow us down, isn't it?
Nope, no videos on the course. You set up,
okay.
Unless you want to do your setup on the course. But once your 2 setup videos are done, that's it.
Okay.
There's no more videos on the course. It's click the club, click what issue you're having from the list of options, and that's it. You get your tip. It takes less than 5 seconds. You put your phone away, and you're only using it a few times around, right? You want to use it at least 3 times around for the AI to keep learning, but that's it. And you got 4 or 5 hours of golf, so that's not much, right? And then you're off, and you use it whenever you need it.
Awesome, I love it. Okay, so as far as what you call your quick fixes then, so when I have my pull hook left or I push it right, I can, we'll be on the course, so we're going to test that there.
Yep.
But also I need some tips. Sometimes I'm in the sand trap or in the deep rough and I'm not quite sure what to do. So you have something else called what to help me with that?
Yeah, so the quick tips are for that. It's we call it the how-to do's. So if you just forget, the hitting in the bunker downhill lie, anything you can think of, punching, you got to get under a tree or lob it over the tree. All those tips are in there for you if you just need a reminder. Yeah.
Nice. And I'm pretty good with the rules, but sometimes there's some ambiguity where to place the ball, or especially if I hit it in a hazard. So do you have something for that can help me out on the course?
Absolutely. So there's also quick rules in there. It's not every rule. It's just the most common rules used by amateur golfers. So it's just the top rules, and it's like the Coles notes, right? It's just super condensed, just what you need to know right away, the penalty, what to do, what not to do. So it's very quick to read. It's all quick as the app is all about quick. And then you don't have to argue with your partners. Now, it's for casual play only. Obviously, if you're in a tournament, you should be using your local rules and the official officiators, whoever's walking around. Those are the people you need to be consulting with for an official, pro tournament. But for casual play, this is perfect for everybody.
Well, it's going to be casual play out here today at the beautiful Bayview Golf Club that you're a member at here. Yeah. Gorgeous. Okay, so what's next? We're going to go out and I guess download the app and then record my swing, right? Video that.
Let's do it.
All right. So Eileen, we just hit some shots there. You captured on video my swing both from the front and from the side. I've downloaded the app, as you mentioned I had to do, and both for Google Play and also at the App Store for Apple, which I'm using here on my iPhone. So what do we do next?
Great. Simple. We're just going to upload your videos. You're going to trim and crop them. Instructions are right in the app. It's going to do an upload and analysis, and then you're ready to go.
Nice. And it's super simple. The only requirements is we do it in slow motion, and it needs to be portrait, not landscape. Is that correct?
Yeah, those are the big ones. So slow motion, 240 frames per second for Apple. That's standard 1/8 times on Google Pixel, and more slow motion on Samsung. That's all in the app. And no teeing up the ball, and good lighting is important, and that's pretty much it.
And the clubs, I know I was hitting a wedge out here beginning, but we used a 7-iron. So what clubs should we use here? Not any gap wedges and stuff. You need to do a full length club, right?
Yeah, any long club is fine, other than your driver, because you're not teeing it up. So
right, got it. And we were out here, of course, on the practice tee. doing this, but is it mandatory it has to be the practice tee, or where else can you capture this to upload the video?
Absolutely not. In fact, most of the time, because a lot of my friends, nobody has time, right? We're rushing to the club.
Right.
So we often do it on the course. So I'll have someone say, oh, just do my video. So I'll do one face on like hole number 1 and down the line on hole number 2 or whatever you have time. And it doesn't need to be the same club. And so that's fine, and then you're done. You don't have to do it again. There's no videos on the course during your regular use of this app.
Right, and that's so great.
Just to set up.
Yeah, so it's really quick. You're not going to hold up your playing partners and the people behind you. You're not going to interfere, get people at the club and the marshal mad at you when you're out there shooting video,
right?
Because you're moving. So that's the thing. It is quick tips and quick fixes.
Exactly.
So not slow tips.
Anywhere that you can get good lighting where you can hit the ball is where you can do the video. So even a hitting net or whatever, just you're good.
Nice, good stuff. Well, we're going to go to the first tee. Where I believe we're going to go over, you also have a feature which is first tee tips, which we'll talk about there.
Right.
But this is going to be great because we're going to cover on course today at the beautiful Bayview Golf Course, which you've been a member for years at, and we thank them for letting us come out here today. Beautiful course on a beautiful day in Toronto with my swing and my shots. So we're going to use it for quick tips, quick fixes, and also quick rules. And the one thing before we go, I was going to ask you, so can we just do like 1 shot or 2 shots when we're out there? Is that enough? Or how does it work with the algorithm and the machine learning?
Right. So the 2 things of this app that are really critical are the swing analysis, but also the learning, right? And so in order for it to stay up to date, you really want to make sure you're using it at least 3 times around.
Okay.
I mean, you got 4 or 5 hours out there. You're using at least 3, any 3 fixes and tips. It keeps it up to date. So whenever you really need some advice or input, it's giving you the most up-to-date input. And of course, when you first get it, you got to prime the pump. It's got to learn a bit more about your game before you can start seeing it get better. So we say 3 to 5 rounds, depending on how much you're using it, before you'll start to see you'll see it learning. You'll see it giving you better tips.
Gotcha. So just 1 round here, but once I get back to Vancouver, I start playing with it. So you think once I get a bigger sample set, starts to understand my tendencies and learns from that. So after round 3, 4, 5, then it'll really start to kick in.
Absolutely, and that's how it works. That's
awesome.
The power of this tool. So to tap into the power, you got to use it. You don't have to use it a lot, but we say 3 times around at least, and you're good to go. Takes 2 seconds.
Perfect. I'm excited. All right, let's go grab some lunch and let's go play some golf.
Let's do it.
So we finished up on the range. We're on the first tee. We're ready to go. But Eileen, we have something called first tee thoughts of the day, do we not? With
we
the app.
do on the app.
And you looked one up, and these are random,
but
these are nice intentional thoughts. So what do we have for today?
Right, so they're all strategy and course management tips, and you get a new one every day. So today's first tee thought is stay calm and relaxed. Just move on to the next shot with a positive attitude.
Namaste.
Yeah.
There we go. I like that. I like that. So hey, apparently you've got an offer for all our viewers out there.
Yes. So all the viewers get a free 1-month trial of the ITQ.
Nice. And we've got details below for you to get that. And wait till the end of the video because we've got more. You're actually doing a giveaway. We have a little contest. So hang in there and you'll learn all about that at the end. All right, let's hit the first tee. Let's go.
Great.
So that tee shot was a bit thin with my 7-iron here, so I went to quick fixes to find out what I should do when I hit it thin. So what it says here is the quick fix for me here is at impact, bring my hands back to where they were at address. So it's saying that hands behind, that maybe I was getting a little flippy on that. Okay, so I gotta try that. Hands behind. Okay, here we go. Wow, that is right at it. So after that swing tip, my second shot, I would have had that left for birdie. Thanks, Exonic. Thanks, ITQ. All right, so I snap hooked my drive left here and I'm on the cart path. So I think I know what to do, but I'm not quite sure. So they have quick rules here with the app here, and I'm gonna look at that. So I'm on here. There's lots of rules on here, not all the rules, but the majority of them. This one under a movable structure and a cart path. So I get free relief, no penalty, no closer to the hole. So the fact that I can't move it left, in this case here, I'm gonna move it to the right there. I'll just have to hit it out laterally, but at least I get relief and I don't have to take a penalty. So now I know. So Eileen, I'm on a downhill lie here and I always have a difficult time with this. So there's a quick tip for this, I see.
Yeah, you just pick your club and the tip.
Great, okay.
Quick tip.
All right, so it says to go low and through the swing. Low and through the swing. Let me give this a shot.
Oh, it's a good shot.
All right, one of the reasons I'm struggling at golf and I'm still a 14 handicap is this club is a liability, not an asset, the driver for me. So I'm gonna hit a couple, hit this one, see how it goes, and then get a quick fix to see if we can figure out what's going on with my driver. All right, so that wasn't great. I leaked that to the right. That's one of my misses here. So I am in the sand trap on the right side here. So I need a quick fix to fix that. So 2 holes ago, I hit my driver and I pushed it right. So I went onto ITQ to see what the swing fix would be, chose driver, chose push right. And what it said to do was play the ball a little forward in my stance, just a bit. So I'm gonna try that and let's see what kind of results we get. So rather than my usual here, I'm just gonna move it back just a little bit. And let's see if this tip works. And unfortunately that one did not work. Still pushed it to the right, and that's okay. Because now, with its ability to learn, I will push that, that tip did not work, and it gives me another one to try next time, and it will learn from that. All right, so I pulled my drive left again. I'm in the deep rough here, not quite sure what to do, so I need a quick tip here. So I'm gonna look this up, and it says, all right, so I need to increase my swing speed, and I need to choke down on the club, keep the weight forward a little bit. Gonna choke down, and a little faster, okay. That was a good tip, but I think I used the wrong club. So I'll give that one that, yes, that worked, because I made good contact on it. Okay. All right, I've landed in a fairway bunker here, and I've got a lip issue here. So I'm gonna ask for quick tips to see what it suggests here. And it says, take a little sand behind the ball to get the ball out, get the ball up faster. Okay, so that's gonna do. Take a little more behind, not too much. Well, that worked really well. Got a wedge out, I hit that about 130 yards, back in the fairway, left myself a number, gonna hit the green. Wow, okay, we finished the round. Beautiful day here at Bayview, absolutely loved it. Sunny sky, you're in Toronto, it's so good. So, went through some quick fixes, quick tips, quick rules, all kinds of great stuff here. And I can't wait to play more rounds because, as you've told us, the more we play, the more you use it on course, at least 3, 4, 5 times per round, it's going to gather that information, the things that worked and also the things that didn't work. And that's what it needs in order to learn. So I really like that. So, wow. Eileen, this has been great today. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, no problem. And to finish up here, you've got some other things though. You've got shot tracking, which I find interesting. So tell us a little bit about that.
Right, yeah. So it's first of its kind shot tracker. Nothing like it exists right now. And it allows you to track your ball flight by club and ball lie on the course. So you get a better sense of what's going on with your game and what things you want to work on. And it's amazing how every time I use it, all the things I think are the biggest problems in my game actually turn out not to be based on the data. So it's quite useful.
Nice. And I mentioned I use Arcos, and it's different. With that, it collects data and it lets me know what club to use. So it's more about understanding distances, where you're understanding my swing based on the videos and what fixes you can make there by collecting that data, right?
That's right. It's completely different from Arco. So Arco serves, it's with the distance. Our shot tracker is about what your ball flight is and what issues you're having based on your ball lie and the club. So it's a completely different type of shot tracker. Yeah.
Good stuff, good stuff. So to finish up here, how can people download it, either on Android or from on their iPhone?
Yeah, Google Play console or Apple App Store, and yep, just type in the Exonic ITQ in the search, and it'll be right there. Download it.
There you go. And as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, you're doing a bit of a giveaway here for our viewers. So how do they enter, and what can they win?
Absolutely. So you just download the app, go out and use it. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your fixes and tips and take one screenshot of any fix or tip that helps you during your round and send it in to Exonic Golf via email. All the info's down below in the description. And 5 lucky winners, so everyone's email will be entered into a draw, and 5 lucky winners will get a free PGA Pro analysis of your ITQ data.
Amazing, amazing. So yeah, description below, go look at that. Thanks for joining us, Eileen, again.
Yep.
Exonic Golf. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Take care.